In terms of Makhado, hard coking coal and soft coking coal and thermal have very different economic parameters in the market. Coking coal generally is an art more than a science, and you tend to have to find the right mix for it. You have to find the right products for it, or rather the right markets for it. And we will also be going to India with an extended team to take this product through to about the top 10 or 15, 10 to 15 consumers, because it's one plant. For one plant, it may be exactly the right product, where another plant it may not be. So we need to do a significant amount of work from that point of view. Coking coal tends to be very much a mix and match exercise, but we're falling within all the hard coking coal parameters, and that's great. Makhado, now our feasibility study has been completed, and we presented it to the board on Friday, and we're now moving forward in an accelerated fashion with both Exxaro and ArcelorMittal. We've confirmed what's confirmed that we were hoping to have confirmed, and that is we've got a hard coking coal product from this operation. In terms of the Chapudi acquisition, we've signed a shareholder agreement with our empowerment partners, Rote, which we are very, very pleased with. The Makhado operation that we have the current feasibility study on is those 5 farms, and that's what we'll be developing first with Exxaro and hopefully with Mittal's involvement. What we had already previously identified potentially project areas. What the acquisition of the red, which is the Chapudi acquisition, does is add substantial contiguous properties to our portfolio. And what that does give you, of course, is it gives you both optionality and the flexibility to develop the scale and size of projects that you need to, but it also gives you the flexibility to respond to the different pressures. At the moment, we are already doing a risk assessment in terms of some of these areas will be highly sensitive, or more sensitive, or in terms of communities or heritage or in terms of stakeholder management, and some others will be less so. So that also helps prioritize where we go, but when you've actually got the ground to make those decisions, it does make a huge assistance. And that's what we'll be seeing. That's where we are able to unlock massive value. Going to Vele, we started producing. There was 120,000 of cube overburden, and we're now closer to the 500,000 mark as we speak. So the mine is starting to move quite nicely. The pre-commissioning process is moving quite nicely in that all the work that we're seeing that we need to do around the plant we were expecting, and really we're starting to put numbers to that and finalizing and fine-tuning what we need to do to produce the kind of products that we want to produce. And we already, as we stand here today, are preparing the samples that the product samples for ArcelorMittal. Some comments on the methane project, which is starting to now require some initiative from us. So this has got significant potential. We have a 50% joint venture with empowerment partner Vibrant Veterans. Desktop studies have been completed by GEGAS. We have a significant area that's covered, and we now need to carry on to the next phase of exploration to look at the potential. And certainly one will see over the next 6 to 12 months significant value being added to the company with some of the potential opportunities that we will have in terms of the gas. On logistics, there's been a change of ownership to some extent at Matola, where Vitol have acquired 35% interest. And Vitol are also a small shareholder in our company, and we do have the option, as you know, for the next phase. And certainly we believe this development is only positive for Coal of Africa's future participation in that particular phase and continued allocation at Maputo. The rail, we have repeated it there, but rail has done extremely well. Certainly they are performing extremely well at Richards Bay at the moment, and they continue to perform well out of Maputo. We did mention it last time, we are still extremely concerned about the commercial viability of this line, and we still continue to engage with Transnet on making the rates more equitable with respect to this line compared to the Richards Bay line.